One of the most striking halachas relating to Rosh Hashanah is the Gemara in Masechet Erchin and in Masechet Rosh Hashanah that one does not recite Hallel in Rosh Hashanah. Even though Rosh Hashanah is a classic Yom Tov, all Yom Tovim we say Hallel, but Rosh Hashanah is excluded. The Gemara explains this with the following reasoning. Sifrei Chayim v'Sifrei Meisim Psuchim Lefanav V'Yatem Omrim B'Shira. Is it possible that one is being judged in the court, in the heavenly court, and the book of life and death are open before Hashem Yisbarach, and one should say Shira? However, there's a striking Rambam in Pirush HaMishnayos Rosh Hashanah that formulates this in a slightly different way. The Rambam says so beautifully, V'Amru, the Gemara says, Ubeshasa Hallel, Afisha lo yukorin Hallel, lo b'Rosh Hashanah v'lo b'Yom Kippurim. Hallel is not recited neither in Rosh Hashanah or Yom Kippur. Lefi shehem yimei avoda v'hachna ufachad umora me'Hashem b'yira mimenu. Because these are days of awe, these are days of fear, these are days where one has to show humility in the presence of Hashem, one has to be yorei. But then the Rambam adds the following language. Because initially the language that I just read, that I just mentioned, seems to conjure up a sense of dread, a sense of awe, a sense of fear, of apprehension. A moment later the Rambam writes, Umivrach, because when one is in a state of fear, what does one do? One runs. One tries to flee. One tries to escape. But the Rambam says, no. Where does one escape to? Umivrach umanos elav. One escapes to Hashem Yisbarach. Even though one is in a situation of great dread and great pachad, but a Jew knows that his home ultimately is to be davik with Hashem Yisbarach. To connect, to cling to Hashem. That's where he'll find security. That's where he'll find comfort. In other words, Rosh Hashanah has this tensile kind of balance, almost a dialectic between two elements. On the one hand, as the Ramban in Chumash calls it an Emor, Yom Din Berachamim, essentially a day of Din, Yom Truah, but really the Yom Truah is certainly completely enveloped by the Rachamim of Hashem Yisbarach. Yes, it's a Yom of Truah, but it's surrounded by Tkir Lefaneh, Tkir Lachareh. Tkir represents Simcha, and that's what the Rambam says. That Monos Elog has in it Tshuva, V'Tachnunim, Ubakasha, Kapara V'Slicha. So in effect, even though we approach Rosh Hashanah with a certain fear, unquestionably, as the Shulchan Aruch writes, we have Batuach that Hashem will be Mezaka us, Hashem will grant us a year of Hatzlacha and Bracha B'chol Ma'aseh Yadeinu. On behalf of the Yeshiva Torah Shraga, we want to wish all of you a Ksiva Chsima Tova, to all of you, to all your families, to all the Klal Yisrael, L'Shana Tova, Tikasevu, Sechosemu, La'alta L'chaim Tovim, B'Sifron Shal Tzadikim Gemurim. We should be zocher to a Shana Tova Mesuka, a beautiful, sweet year. Aleinu V'Al Kol Yisrael, Amen V'Amen.